Okay, so now we are going to solve a word problem. And these problems are very important because these problems are the application of what we know of the math. So because it's worthless to learn how to solve equations by elimination, for example, if we don't know how to apply the math in our everyday life. So this problem is about pizza, and probably when you go out to eat with your family or friends and you are taking care of how many calories you are eating, this problem can help you out to estimate those calories. So you keep an eye on your weight if you want to. The word problem says, half a pepperoni pizza plus 3/4 of a ham and pineapple pizza contains 765 calories. 1/4 of a pepperoni pizza plus a whole ham and pineapple pizza contains 745 calories. How many calories are in a whole pepperoni pizza? How many calories are in a whole ham and pineapple pizza? We don't know, but we know that the combination of them give us certain calories. So we are going to follow the same 8 steps we have been following to solve equations by elimination. But the challenging thing about word problems is that we don't know how to set it up. So what we have to do, we need to read as many times as we need to pull out the information from the problem, because the information is there. I mean, we can write an equation with the problem, it's just that we don't know how. So pay attention to this. You know that you are solving equations by elimination, and so far you have been solving systems with two variables, the x variable and the y variable, okay? You are solving equations, but in this case you don't have the equation. You don't have the equation. You need to create the equation yourself. So how many type of pizzas you have? You have 2 types of pizza. I don't know how to pronounce that in English, so I'm sorry about it. Okay, so you know that you have the pepperoni pizza, and you have the pineapple pizza. Let me see if I write it correctly. Pineapple pizza. Okay, so because you know how much of the pepperoni pizza you have and the pineapple pizza you have, what if you call these pizza the variables, because you really don't know how much you have. So let's say that the pepperoni pizza is x and the pineapple pizza is going to be y, right? Okay, so that's the first step. You need, out of the 8 steps that we have been using, we are going to set up the equation, and this is the first thing that we have to do. We need to know which are our variables and what do they represent. So now that we know that pepperoni pizza is x and pineapple pizza is y, let's read again, because the problem says half a pepperoni pizza. So half a pepperoni pizza is 1/2, and I'm going to do it in red because I'm using red. So 1/2, and then the pepperoni pizza is x, right? Half a pepperoni pizza. Plus gives you the idea of addition, okay? And then you have 3/4 of a ham and pineapple pizza. So you have 3/4 of a ham and pineapple pizza. But remember, the pineapple pizza, the ham and pineapple pizza is y. So you have here 3/4 of y. And the two of them together, they contain 765 calories, right? That's what you know. And then the problem says again, 1/4 of a pepperoni pizza, and you know that pepperoni pizza is x, so 1/4 of this pizza, and then plus plus talks you about addition, right? Plus, and then this problem says a whole ham and pineapple pizza. So when something is whole, I understand that is the whole pizza. So one pizza of ham and pineapple, right? They contain together, let me use black here. They contain together 745 calories. So now these are your two equations. Once you set up this, you can start using the 8 steps that we have been using. So first you have, let me rewrite it. So your equations are going to be 1 over 2x plus 3/4 of y. This is going to be equal to 765. That's the first equation. The second equation is 1 over 4x plus 1y equals to 745. And then we need to know how many calories are in a whole pepperoni pizza. So we need to find the calories of x, right? And then the other question is how many calories are in a whole ham and pineapple pizza. So we need to know the calories of y. I want you to solve the problem, then you are going to give me the answer, and that's going to be graded. So please get to working on it. Start solving the system. You know that if you have fractions, for example, 1 over 2, and then you don't want to work with fractions because that's crazy for you, you can use your calculator, and then you can divide 1 over 2, and that's going to be equal to 0.5. And for example, 1 over 4, that's going to be equal to 0.25. So instead of using the fractions, you can use decimals if you like, okay? 0.25, okay.